All right, so problem 26. I should show the problem on the video, just so in case you don't have it at home. You can see it. That's the problem. Pause it, write it down, whatever. All right. And let's do it. All right, 26 is a bottom of a box can be made by cutting out congruent squares. Congruent squares. What that means is I got this box. It's a box, so it didn't say it was a square box, right? It could be a rectangle, right? All right? But it did say congruent squares were taken out. That means this is x and this is x. That's huge. Okay? It did say we were going to, if we cut out this, then we can fold it up and make what's called a rectangular prism, right? Okay? For those of you from geometry, you may have learned it. All right, so we got four corners. The volume of the box made from an 8 by 5 by 11 piece. So this is 8.5. Right? So this is a piece of paper. 8.5 by 11, right? Piece of paper. A normal college rule piece of paper by 11. That doesn't look like 11, but okay, by 11 inches, right? The volume is represented by V of x, or the volume with respect to x, is equal to x times 11 minus 2x times 8.5 minus 2x. Okay? Whereas x is the side length of one of the squares. Express the volume as a sum of monomials and then find the volume. Okay? Well, if we have this already factored out, I guess we can put it back together. That's what it's asking us to do, right? The easiest way, I don't know what the easiest way would be, but a way is just to go like this, half clamshell. So that's 11x minus 2x squared, right? And then we would take that piece and we would clamshell it with this one. Right? So I would get 11x times 8.5, and 8.5 times 11. Anyone got a calculator? Andy? Of course. Okay. No SIM card. Nice. Alright. Let's start a calculator. My phone's breaking on me. Alright, so we got 11 times 8.5. Goes. I would have 88 plus half of 88. Half of 88 is 44. 88 plus 44 is... Whoa. Really? Oh, no.
I got 93.5.
93.5. My bad. Half of 11. I should have thought of that. 88 plus half of 11. 95. 93.5. Huh?
What was that?
I'm not sure. I thought it was you guys talking to me.
I think that was your speaker.
Alright, then I've got 11 times negative, or 11x. Oops, sorry about that. Should be x here, right? And then 11x times negative 2x, so that's going to be a minus 22x squared, right? And then let's go ahead and change the color to the other half of the clamshell. Right? And remember, it's the whole piece here right? So it's minus 2x squared times 8.5. So that'd be 16 plus half of 2, which is 1, so that'd be 17, but we'll check it just in case. 2 times 8.5, 17. Okay, so we got minus 17x squared, right? Then we do the other part of the clamshell, and we got minus 2 makes a plus 4, and x times x squared is a x cubed, right? Then we got to collect our like terms, right? These are like, and so I'm going to organize it. 4x cubed minus 39x squared plus 93.5x, right? And I just organized it in, what do we call that polynomial? A trinomial. Good. Okay, what kind of trinomial? Come on. Someone other than Miss Cedar.
Cubic.
Yes. All day. All day. Doesn't change. Cubic. Right? Cubic trinomial. Alright? Okay, and they want you to find the volume. Well, the way you find this is you break it up, right? Well, what did it start as? Right? You set it equal to 0. So, x equals 0. Is that going to help? Is that going to work for me? No, I can't have a negative. I can't have a 0 as a length. If 0 as a length, then it's just going to be a two-dimensional prism. It's not 3D, three-dimensional. Then I can do 11 minus 2x equals 0. Right? So that would be, well, I just move this x. I get 11 equals 2x, so I get, what is that, 5.5 equals x. Right? So if x is 5.5, right, that's going to be the new height. Right? What's the new widths then? If we're going to figure it out. Because I could do the other one. Now let's do the other one real quick. The other one is, what if we had 8.5 minus 2x equals 0? Then this is another width that would work. Right? Another width, which is 8.5 equals 2x, and then divide by 2, and I get, what is that, 4.25? So this is another width I could have for x. That could still create a prism, okay, from this formula. So we got two possible x's, actually 3. One actually doesn't work, but 2 that work, and we can plug those in and figure out which one. Now, in this case, they might ask you for which one will produce the highest volume or the lowest volume. But in either case, you have to take, let's take this one. This is the easier one, I think. Right? X is 5. That means this is 5.5, right? And this is 5.5. Uh-oh. What happens there? It's only 8.5 wide. Right? How am I going to be able to fold it 5.25? Is that even possible? Right?
So then you use 4.25?
Oh, see what I did? I solved for when the volume was 0. Oh, my bad. That's not smart. Solving for the. I guess if they just want any volume, oh, when the x is 1, then we would just plug in 1. That's a lot better. So if it's just 1, what I was doing was solving for when the volume was 0. But we don't want to solve for when the volume is 0, right? We want to just solve for when x is 1. If x is 1, then what this does is it brings away 2, right? It brings away 2 from this side. So 2 from this is 6.5, right? And then 2 from this would be 9, right? So then we have 2 or 6.5 times 9 times 1, because the height is going to be a 1, right? And that'll give us a volume for when we make a 1-inch cut out of the shape. Okay? Remember, we're cutting out a square inch out of each one of these. So we get 6.5 times 9, which is what?
58.5.
58.5. So it's really 4.5 plus 48. Well, wait, no. 54, yeah. 54 plus 4.5. So 58.5 is your volume. So that would be cubic inches. Alright, so this was a different problem that I was thinking about. Alright, so in a case where, now just to follow up here, in a case where they're going to give you a volume, because this is more like the problem on the state test, right? They're going to give you this formula, then they're going to say, find the x when the volume is such and such, right? And then you're going to take whatever that volume is and you're going to set it equal to this, right? So once you have this piece, hopefully they give you a volume, right, that will add to this piece that will allow you to use factor by grouping, and then you'll break it down that way. Does that make sense?